Hey guys, thanks for joining me on another episode of Travis's book reviews. Today on the book review, we've got Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot about this book. If you haven't, that's okay, but it's a very popular book, very well read, um, and it's an absolutely beast of a book. It's about 300 pages. Then there's end notes in there, which bring it up to about 400 or so pages. Um, and it's just an absolute phenomenal book for changing your mindset, getting you more positive, and especially right now, recording this in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, the quarantine that's kind of binding everybody up and got a lot of people feeling down. This book is phenomenal for changing your mindset, inflicting you with positivity, hope, and feelings of greatness that you can achieve, and you can control your thoughts in your mind and take that wherever you want to go. Um, it's a great read. I think it took me about 3 weeks to get through the book, um, and that was just trying to get through it as quickly as I could to bring, you know, enough knowledge from the book to gather as much that I could, um, and keep that going forward so that I didn't forget anything or anything. With a book like this and the amount of knowledge and information inside of it, it will need to be read multiple times to gather all of the skills and the knowledge out of this book. Um, I enjoyed it. I thought it was very well written. I thought that there was a lot of great advice in here. A couple key things on this book that I noticed and that I took away from it is that positive and negative thoughts and emotions cannot occupy your mind at the same time. So one of those is going to dominate. You're either going to be feeling positive emotions, positive thoughts, or negative emotions, negative thoughts. The great thing is that you can change that. You can control what thoughts go into your mind, and you can control what emotions that those thoughts create. Um, every emotion starts with a thought, and that thought triggers that emotion, and then those emotions will trigger your actions followed by that. So, by feeding your body and your mind positive thoughts, positive foods, um, keeping negative emotions, thoughts, the news, all of that at a minimum, you'll be able to keep positivity alive, and that'll give you more motivation and allow you to complete a lot more things in your day-to-day life, which is always good. Couple great things in this book as well. You've got on page 264. Don't worry, I'll post some of the stuff in the comments below so that you don't have to remember it. So page 264, there's a self-analysis questionnaire. Um, it's pretty good. Gives you a lot of good insight on who you are and how you think and why you think the way you think and why you feel the way you feel. It's recommended to go through that about once a week for 3 or 4 months, just to keep on top of your feelings, your thoughts, your actions, and that sort of thing. Then on page 270, there's the 57 famous alibis. Now, I personally loved this because it actually spoke to me a lot. Like how refer to them as old man if, um, because it's all ifs. Um, if only I had money, if only I had more time, if only I was born rich. It's the excuse machine that everybody uses every day, all the time, um, and we all spend more time dreaming up excuses on reasons why we didn't complete things in our task book, in our goal list, whatever it is, our action plan. We spend more time creating those reasons why we didn't do something and energy why we didn't do something than it actually would have taken to complete that task in the first place. So it was fantastic to get that insight. This book is absolutely full of gems. Um, there's it's just page after page of gem. Um, and I think you would absolutely get a ton of value out of it. I think everybody should read it, whether you read it once and say this is garbage, or whether you read it 100 times and transform your life. I think you'll get a ton of value either way. Whether you hate the book or not, you're going to find something in it that speaks to you and impacts you positively. Um, with that, yeah, I give that book a big recommendation. I think everybody should read it. The version that I was reading is the fully annotated and indexed version. Apparently, it's the edition that makes all others obsolete. You can grab it on Amazon. I'm sure you can grab it at Chapters or wherever else it's convenient to you. Pick it up, read it, love it, learn it, live it. Um, Stay positive, stay safe, and we'll see you again on the next episode. Cheers.